and welcome to the Ebb and Flow Receive and Let Go show, where we discuss the full and new moon energies each month. I'm astrologer Jamie Layton.
And I am Reverend Christine, a spiritual teacher, intuitive counselor, and astrologer as well.
We have a very, very potent, powerful energy eclipse in the sign of Cancer. Actually, it's 0 point Cancer, 0 degrees, right on Cancer. Exactly. And this is, Cancer is a cardinal energy. So this is a great starting energy. It's manifesting energy. It's getting things going. If you think about Cancer, she's the mother, the nurturer, the one who takes care of everything. But if you think about it, the mother's role in your life, she's the one who gets you started. She gets you, helped you with your first steps and gets you going every day, usually before school, things of that sort. So this is that energy. This is that motherly, nurturing, starting energy. We're in the new moon, and this is the time where we start to put our intentions out to receive. And this new moon is an eclipse, and the eclipse is right next to the North Node. And the North Node is where we're going. It's our destiny. So this is really potent, powerful, manifesting energy. What do you think, Christine?
You want my honest opinion? Out of all, thus far, the eclipse we've had since the beginning of the year, and we have the next one July 5th, and then another one November and December. I think that this one is probably the most intense energy charged because it's that Cancer at 0 degrees, which is it's a new beginning, new start. It's conjunct with the North Node, like you said, it's all about karmic and destiny. And the North Node's in Gemini, and what is Gemini's rule? Communication, news, gossip, and the eclipse energy lasts for 6 months. So there's going to be a really big shift, a really big change that's going to be happening in the next 6 months. The last time this energy came to, I got to double check, but I'm telling you, something significant is going to come out of the woodworks in the next 6 months. It's going to be life-changing for all. It kind of takes us back to that 2001 energy.
That's what it was.
Yeah, it was. And so, our whole world around traveling was changed due to the fact that, unfortunately, 9/11. And, a Gemini is all about, short traveling trips as well, where, the South Node is Sagittarius, which it goes a long trip. So, and the nodes switch every 9 years. So, we'll be experiencing in 9 years the Sagittarius node. But, right now with this North Node in Gemini, we're going to start being, I love saying it, we're Sabian beings. We're our own gurus. And, we see everything's on the news, and we just have learned to just accept it as truth and as facts. But sometimes it doesn't feel right within us. It doesn't resonate with us. And I think a lot of people now are starting to turn and do their own research to see, does this make sense? Does this resonate with me? And I think, you can start feeling it now. People are starting to get angry because, the Mars is still squaring the moon and the sun right now. It's not as strong as it was last eclipse, but the energy's still there, and it's going to be carrying on for the next 6 months. So that upheaval of emotions, it's going to surface. And you're gonna start doing your own research and not just be force-fed what they're trying to tell you. You're gonna feel it, this doesn't seem right, and you're gonna be able to do your own research to see.
And we also have Mercury, which rules Gemini, going retrograde now. And this is all about, reevaluating. Watch how you communicate, pause, and take a moment before you communicate anything, because Mercury right now is slowed down. So it's really going back and investigating and rethinking things, rediscovering, and like you said, doing the research. This is the perfect time to do research, all the reflect, right? Especially with the moon here, which that's all about reflection. There's something going on with Saturn too, 0 point, isn't there?
Yeah, this eclipse actually is also being charged by Saturn energy. Saturn's all about life lessons. It's at 0 degrees, which is a very tight orb. Saturn is the father of the zodiac. It has that father-like energy, and I think it really goes back to what we've been told and what's not being told. And we're going to go and doing our own research. And you know, we've talked about this last time where, you know, stepping away from the news or stepping away from Facebook, because now the Facebook's is becoming the news pretty much, you know, where to drain, to pull back, to release, to step away, to, I don't know what I'm actually trying to say here. How can I say this properly, Jamie? Because it's so negative and it's so draining to our energy, especially as empaths. Like, we feel everything. But, you know, I have friends that are on Facebook that are getting like in verbal fights with complete strangers. And, you know, you really want to think to yourself, is this worth my energy being released? Am I going to be helping this person? If I'm not, why am I going to invest my energy there? Because we really have to protect our energy, especially right now, because we're getting pulled down. I don't know about you, Jamie, but my energy has been since, I don't know, now it's been like 2 weeks. It eased up, funny enough, after the lunar eclipse, but now it's starting to slow back down again.
You know, I think you nailed it on the head when you said about, why am I getting involved with this one's energy, or should I really be putting effort into this? Because Saturn is about limitations and putting up boundaries and, you know, being responsible, right? So we have this nurturing energy of Cancer. That's what Cancer is. Cancer is the nurturer. It wants to take care of everything. Ask yourself and put in the comments below, are you nurturing somebody else's idea that may not be serving your greatest purpose? Because this could be something that's coming up at this time, especially with Saturn 0 degrees and Cancer 0 degrees. They're both very potent energies. I think the most potent, obviously, is the eclipse moon on 0 degrees Cancer. But ask yourself, am I nurturing somebody else's idea? But because by doing that, you may not be helping them. You may be more
enabling them.
Thank you so much.
Gotcha.
I know you brought up such a good point when you said that, and that's exactly the first thing that came to my mind. Like, because we're enabling people when we're nurturing we have to put up the walls and boundaries. So if you find this is going on in your life, especially right now, especially under this new moon, under this eclipse moon, put up those walls and boundaries, draw those lines, because this is about you. This is about nurturing you and your destiny and your ideas. And in fact, you can't even nurture anybody or help anybody until you start taking care of yourself. So really hone in on this eclipse. Use it to your advantage. If you need to put those boundaries up, by all means, you'll know. You'll know, because eclipse energy smacks you in the face. It's like you don't even have to try.
New windows close, old door, karmic fate happens. It speeds up time. Like, there's a lot of positive energy. Like, take away the Mars Saturn aspects of it, you know, but Mars gives us action. So Mars is technically not a bad planet. But because that Mars, you know, Saturn, we might have more destruction, whether it be like to Mother Earth, Gaia, or, you know, loss. It's there. But if we just not focus on it and focus on what we actually can control, what is in our grasp of our reality. I can't control what's happening out there. I can send my light, I can send my love, I can pray for them, and that's about the extent I can give my energy towards. But I can focus on me. What do I want to create? What do I want to manifest for the next 6 months? So you can use this time to write it down, write your intentions, put it out to the universe, vocally do it, because you amplify that energy, and you be like, all right, this is what I'm going to create. And write it down, send it out, release it, and know it's going to come into your life. And now, you know, a couple months ago, like, you were manifesting, you thinking you're right, like 6 months, it was a distance. Now you got to be very mindful of what you're thinking, because manifestation is happening at enormous rates so quickly that you could say something and literally the next day it's happening. It's insane. It's extremely powerful, but you also got to be mindful of the energy, because, you know, we used to have that delay, which was a good thing, because sometimes what we think or what we feel is not always, you know, heart-centered. But when you are heart-centered, when you are charged, when you want to, like, you manifest that, like, that immediacy, it will work out for your benefit. So take this time and reflect on what you actually want to change. You know, because it's in the Cancer at 0 degree, Cancer is all about emotion. So I want you to think about where in your life, where is your emotions? Do you feel depleted, or do you feel abundant? And if you feel abundant, fabulous. But if you're feeling depleted, think about, why are you feeling depleted? How can you actually refill up your own cup, not going to somebody else, but for your own cup? And sometimes, I don't know about you, Jamie, but especially my Cancer people loves taking care of people. They give, they can give no more. But are they giving to themselves? Have you noticed that about Cancer energies?
That's exactly what I'm stressing. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, we, as Cancers, or if you have Cancer in your chart, you'll know, you'll give and give and give and put yourself last. This is the energy we need to take and harness for ourselves. This really is about nurturing you and your gifts and your destiny. And like you were saying before, I couldn't agree with you more about things manifesting so fast now. With the North Node right there, that's even making it speed up even more, because North Node is about your destiny. It is about the lucky things in your life. It's in the shape of a horseshoe. So it brings those beautiful gifts to you, just like, Jupiter and Venus do as well. But the North Node is your destiny. It's where you're headed. So think about that. And also want to bring up that I am doing a ceremony, a new moon eclipse ceremony on the 21st. If anybody is interested in joining me and putting your positive intention energy into the ceremony with me, I will have a link for you below to register. And I hope to see you guys there. I hope you're interested in that, and join up.
I did her full moon ceremony. It was absolutely beautiful. We wrote stuff down on a piece of paper, and it was interesting because I never done it this way before, but like I wrote it down and then I replaced it in what I want, and that's the first time that's ever worked for me. But it's amazing because when you sit with people, you sit with like-minded, you can bounce ideas, be like, oh, that works for me, or oh, that doesn't work for me, and you can create whatever you want to create. And so and then we burnt it, which I did it in my room. It was terrible, but whatever. It was safe. It was safe. But you should not be letting stuff in your room, just to let you know. If you have time, June 21st, check it out. Her and Jay did a phenomenal job last time.
And we really enjoyed doing it. And like I said, the more energy, the more potent. This is a perfect potent energy for this exact thing. And if you haven't done a ceremony before and you're interested, come join. I think you'll really enjoy it. We really enjoy doing it. Christine really enjoyed doing it. Christine will probably be on this one as well, I hope.
Typing away.
Also, if you have any astrology questions whatsoever, please comment below. We love talking about this. And it really, the more we talk and share, the more we actually gain and grow too. So it's a give-give situation here.
Yeah, and just to let you know, if you don't know, like Jamie was saying, if you have Cancer in your chart. So like, yes, you have your sun sign Cancer, but you also have your moon sign and your ascendant. Your ascendant is the first house. So when we say Cancer, those three parts, or if you have a lot of planets in Cancer, that's another thing, or a lot of planets in the fourth house, all these things, it's not just Cancer sun, that's it. So if you go to, I personally like cafeastrology.com. You can pull, if you know where you're born, what time you were born, and your birth date, you should know that. You'll be able to pull up your chart, and then when Jamie and I are speaking, you can look at your chart and to see like, oh, I have Cancer and this and and this is going to affect me, more intensely. Like for instance, Cancers, you're going to be really affected. Anytime there's a solar eclipse, the Leo is going to be affected. The moon, any eclipse, Cancer, because the ruler is the moon, it's Cancer. Yeah. So Gemini, Sag, this is life-changing energy. This is it's fated karmic shifts that are be happening in your life. And it's amazing when you can co-create and not be dragged in poles. So put those intentions down. Join Jamie June 21st. Let's say July. Not there yet. Slow it down, Christine. Slow it down. And I want to thank you so much. Jamie, is there anything else you want to say?
I think we're good. I'm really grateful for everybody who joined us today. I hope this was helpful to you. I hope to see you register and join me for the new moon ceremony. And just happy manifesting. I love you. Thank you.
Namaste.